What's up, guys? Welcome back. Almost there. Last match, actually. Well, no, there's 2 matches remaining, inclusive this one. We have, as I've mentioned multiple times before, you know, Tearlaments Danger Tier, more specific, or at least to be more specific, won the Cross-Banlist Cup in 2023, so that's a couple of weeks ago. And as you know, Challenger Peers is incorporated, and so 2 matches remaining, featuring Tearlaments. First of all, Tearlaments Danger Tier, the winner, and the second match that will be uploaded within the next couple of days. That's actually the last one, and then, you know, looking forward to the new season 2024, and that's Tearlaments Shizu Tier versus the second place decklist from the Challenger, and that's Fighter Kings. So that's a matchup that features one of the best decks in this game's history, being Danger, or at least being Tearlaments Shizu, versus currently the best deck in the OCG, not tier 0, almost, very close, and of course in the TCG, relatively new. So this particular matchup, we have Danger Tiers 2022 versus Prime Kashtira. This is, if not mistaken, Pauly's list, yeah, from Kashtira. Sidecking Italy, I think the first place deck list, yeah, indeed, first place deck list. And like, if I would have asked who would have the advantage in this particular matchup, people should have said that Kashtira has the advantage, obviously, because it can spam the Arise Heart and everything is banished, right? That's an instant counter for the grave-oriented deck being Tearlaments. But don't count Tier out just yet. The deck has a lot of tools, a lot of unfair plays as well. So we'll see how it goes. Again, best of 5, like always, right? I let the enemy controller go through. Like, you know, take control, gain control from Elf. It doesn't really benefit Kashtira. Sure, it dodges the potential, negation? Yeah, effect negation from the trap. But other than that, you're just blocking your own monster zones, right? So not really too optimal. And I mean, Tier just had so much fuel here in this particular game, number 1, that Kashtira didn't really have too many outs for this particular board. Fantastic plays, board. So anyway, going second this time, and that's where the potential side deck comes into play. And that's where we see that I like this tech being Ibli teched, and the problem is this deck doesn't really have an out for Ibli. There is nothing in the extra deck that can link away the Ibli, and any normal summon from my part will just get met by the Arise Heart banish. So that's a big deal. It also blocks evenly matched. It blocks Super Poly as well, so I'm not. We'll see what my next draw is, but I don't see any options for this particular field. And that's a huge problem, especially if going second, that might just be an instant loss. The Solemn Judgment as well there in the hands. This should be, you know what's coming, right? With, and that's something that I haven't mentioned yet. Sure, there is the, Arise Heart. There is also the Diablos that instantly banishes the 1 copy of Get Kalos from the extra deck. And that's a huge bummer, especially maybe game number, at least, turn number 3, their next turn, they can banish the Kaledo, etc., right? They'll just nuke your extra deck. And that's deadly against Tier, especially if you can take away Get Kalos. So this is instant game. All monsters in defense positions, so I can't crash with the Ibli. Okay, so 1-1. Again, go first, and I did side deck in Skill Drain. This opening hand is okay. You have Reno Mill 3, but I get shifted. Yes, there is no matchup against Kashtira that, you know, there is no way you're not getting shifted in at least 1 duel. I believe the shifter was side decked, yeah, you know, because it was so popular, Kashtira, etc. That's where the skill drains come in. Same for, Mystic Mine as well. Definitely helps. Drawing Mystic Mine against this? I'm not so sure if the deck has any outs for that. Sure, there is Econ to potentially equalize the amount of monsters, but I'm not that stupid. But I'm not drawing Mystic Mine, at least in this particular duel. So I'm kind of was relying on skill drain to prevent Kashtira from pumping out big stuff. And I thought this board was better, I'm honest. I think I went for, what was it, the Kaledo, yeah? Big Beatstick basically being under skill drain, but I don't think there was a way to get rid of the Rebirth on your birth. because now you can just establish your board again, and establishing as in pumping out an Exceed, and you know which Exceed under skill drain is a huge deal. Shangri-La with the field spell boost, what is it, 3300? That's more than what my fusion has. And on top of that, very similar to Perlereno under skill drain, right? The Kashtira field spell can also pop stuff from your opponent, and you know how like these field spells from these lores, it's just insane how powerful they are, and the beneficial destruction effect is also just a nice addition that both decks / archetypes have. So this is again basically game over. Or is this main phase 2? No, right? No, this is main phase 1. Yeah. Diablo as well banished like half of my deck face down. What is it? Not sure what my extra deck card what was banished. Kid Callows, Rule Carols. Probably one of those, but this is again more than enough, right? Yeah, Fenrir can banish the Kaleido face down, which again blocks basically every monster zone. So, even though I went first, that shifter, yeah, obviously, right? Again, a very similar opening move. You have Scream Reno, no shifter this time, so I still have a chance. And this hand is kind of bonkers. You have the Perler Reno, skill drain if needed, Cyclone for their field spell, so this is fine. So no shifter, no Ash. Ash is probably side-decked out. Kash does have that, yeah, should be. I left in Ra Sphere mode because there was just nothing else to side-deck in. Already had all cards side-decked in and the useless cards side-decked out. Go for the Bahamut Shark Toad combo, that leaves me for Sprite Elf for more protection. And of course, gives me a Tearlament fusion during their turn, if I get rid of Merly in my center field. I'm not negating pots. We see the Dark Ruler. I mean, sure, but I mean, if I negate Toad, at least if I negate Pot with Toad, there is always the potential. What is it? The talent, right? So I was like, let's not use Toad's effect on Pots. We'll see how it goes. But I mean, in the long run, there is so much fuel left, and if things go wrong, there is still skill drain in my other back row, right? So Rule Carols reborns itself, and yeah, Crime as well, right? Crime to send back any threat, which discards, well, sends, and gets me the Fusion Summon for Kaleido, and this is again more than enough to attack for a game. So 2-2, kinda expected a little bit, but problem again, as we've seen before, if Kash goes first, if Ibli, it's probably game. But small spoiler, they don't, right? Yeah, oh, they do, okay. Oh, right, it was the one before. So, I have answers, I have outs. Ras Fear mode is there, so let's see how it goes. Duster is there as well. Mystic Mine is one of those outs, I guess. So we'll see how this one goes. Again, Kashtira basically opens up perfect. What is it? Rise Heart, Shangri-La, Fenrir, Unicorn. That's so terrible as well, because at any point if I want to drop, I'm not able to because of Ibli, but imagine they will just, especially with Unicorn, get rid of my extra deck monsters. So that's again a huge deal. Diablos gets rid of Kid Calls, yeah, as expected. Lose, what is it, 5, 6, 7 cards? 5, no, a little bit less. But what can I do? Birth as well, so again it's basically pick your hand, perfect hand. Everything in defense, and the Almirage triggering itself, triggering, you know how it goes, right? And look at this. I can Sphere mode the board, but I was like, okay, now I can attack into Ra, but you know, Ra cannot attack by your opponent, so by me. I was like, really? So I can't get rid of Ibli. I can Duster the field, but the deck is just, I can't do anything, no special summons. And I already used my normal summon for Ra Sphere mode, so there was just nothing I could do about this board. So it's kind of a little bit unfortunate, but the thing is that like all the Kashtira cards is full combo on their own. Fenrir is full combo again, Unicorn is full combo again, you leave Shangri-La on field, that's full combo again because of special summon, yada yada yada. So I need, no, I was about to say 2 Ra Sphere mode, but it takes up your normal summon, but you know what I mean. Like Ra Sphere mode evenly matched, and even then the Ibli was blocking that. Also no Mystic Mine, but I mean, can I really rely on Mystic Mine? So it is what it is. I kinda expected, but 3-2 was better than I originally, I guess, guessed. So last one, this is actually the last one. You have Ishizu tier, the first place, I guess, challenger appears, taking on Fire Kings, currently one of the best decks, if not the best in both TCG and OCG. That's the last one. So feel free to leave your predictions. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like. If you enjoyed the video, Riddim signing out. Peace.